Hi fellow YouTubers, it's Hayley Scorpio here. Hope you had a really good Christmas and you're having a great New Year. I'm spending my New Year's Eve in, do you know why? I spent my New Year's Eve money getting this baby finished. Yep. If you didn't see that, I will put a link to a picture below because that was a bit quick, sorry. But yeah, I spent my New Year's Eve money getting this tattoo done. I'll tell you the story about this tattoo. A month ago I went to a shitty tattooist who was a bit of a pervert, an old man who was just basic pervert. He'd tattoo for peanuts and then expect the girls to do favours. And I just went, fuck you, I ain't doing that, stick up your arse, you pervert, fuck off. And he's like, but I charge so cheap. I'm like, I'd rather pay £2,000 and get treated professionally and feel comfortable while getting tattooed than rather paying 40 quid for your shitty work. Now fuck off. So basically I had this shitty outlining of a skull and a rose and it looked horrible and it brought me down and I wanted it done. So I worked my arse off through Christmas and went into a shop in Reading, which is my hometown, called No Limits, and this is like one of the best tattooists in Berkshire. No Limits. This is a brilliant tattoo. I'm so proud of it. They took it. I'll even show you a before picture in the description below of what the tattoo looked like and then their artwork afterwards. So yeah, the reason why I'm sort of telling you this story is I'm going to have a bit of a rant. The amount of people I know who had underage tattoos and now getting them covered up now, mad. It's so mad. My friend is covered in shitty tattoos she got from the age of 13 and she wants them all covered up. And the thing is with cover-ups is they have to work around the original tattoo to make sure it's covered up properly, so you're a bit restricted on what you can and can't have. I actually wanted this skull tattoo covered up with a Marilyn Monroe portrait, but they couldn't do it because his outlining on the skull was so shit and thick. So yeah, guys, I know it's hard being a teenager and you want to fit in and you want to look your best but you may be 13, 14, 15 or even 16, but when you grow up you'll be a different person. You may not be into what you are now. When I was 13 I wanted a tattoo and I was a goth when I was 13. I had black long hair, I had steel toe caps and corsets, I listened to metal bands galore, and if I had got a tattoo back when I was 13 it would have been like Cannibal Corpse all the way down my arm, or a dragon with a sword on it. And I'm so glad I never got that done, because being 19 years old now, I'm not into that. So please, underagers, no, wait, save up your money and go into a decent tattoo studio and get a lovely piece of artwork on your skin. It's not also that, it's that a lot of these tattooists that tattoo underage kids use dirty needles, and this is true because they tattoo so cheaply that they really can't afford the equipment and the licenses. A amount of my friends that have had to go to hospital because of infections and to be tested for herpes and AIDS and HIV because of these needles. It's pathetic. One reason why I'm really ranting about this is because my cousin who's 13 wants a tattoo and I'm really begging her and trying, I mean, there will always be kids that slip through the net and you're putting your life at risk because you don't know whether they're using a clean tattoo machine or needle or whatever. At least when you're in the studio and you're paying for it really decently and you're the right age, you can see them set it up, you can see them take out the sterile needle. I know a tattooist that didn't even change needles between two people and one of them got AIDS. Sad back to life. So please kids, wait, it's worth it. You can get your hair a different colour, you can you know, wear different types of makeup, because that can change and that will grow out. But a tattoo is something that is on your body forever. You have to understand that. You're not going to be the same person in 10 years time, you're not going to be the same person in 2 years time. And you want to look your best, I know you do, and you want to fit in, but you need to think of the future sadly. Another little thing I get asked about my tattoos, rant over by the way, is pain. I have 5 tattoos, that's not enough for me. I have this little shitty, this is my first ever tattoo. That one. That one. I have a rose here, a purple rose which isn't finished. I have some script on my leg, which is a Marilyn Monroe quote. I have the tattoo you just seen, and I have opera written on my hips because I'm a classical opera singer. And I want more. I want lots more. But when it comes to pain, I'd say it depends on you and your pain threshold. Everyone is different. Everyone can be so different. It's so weird. Some people can lay there and get a massive tiger on their rib cage and just be like, whatever. A person can just get a tiny little heart on their wrist and be like, ah, you're killing me, fucking stop it. I've seen that happen. I've seen a person have their wrist down and get it tattooed with a little heart, and they've been in tears. Everyone's different, and it's nothing to be ashamed of if you are a bit shy of pain. You're a human. You're not Superman. It also, I guess, depends on where you get the tattoo on your body. Your body is covered with nerves, and in some places the nerves are more centralised a bit more. And I guess also bone. Rib cage is apparently meant to be quite sensitive. I want to get a tattoo done on there, but I'm a bit scared. I'll admit it, I'm a bit scared to get a tattoo on my rib cage, but I do want one. The bottom of the spine, and the spine is quite painful apparently. The fingers and hands, because it's quite bony, quite painful, and feet. But everyone's different, like I said. You may get a tattoo on your finger and it's quite bony and deep and it may not hurt. And like I said, someone could get a tattoo on their neck and be screaming. Everyone's different. It also depends on the artist. I've had some artists be really soft and gentle on me and almost like a kitten just going with their little claws. And then I've had some artists feel like they're just dragging a knife through there, because everyone is different. You, me, and including artists. Some artists like to really press hard, some don't. It's like when we write and when we draw, you'll find some people write in a different way and press harder in a different way on the paper, and it's the same with tattooists. And some tattooists do develop a bad habit of pressing too hard, and that can sometimes distort a piece of artwork. But yeah, it depends on the tattooist. So it sort of depends on 3 things, I guess. Yourself and your pain threshold, what part of your body you're getting tattooed, and the artist themselves. But you'll never really know until you do it. It's like sex. Sorry, I have to say that, but it's like sex. You'll never really know what it's like until you go get it done. Tattoo aftercare. I'd say this stuff works the best. You can get it in your local chemist, you can get it in Asda, you can get it in Tesco's, you can get it in Walmart. I think they sell it in America. I know they sell it in Spain because I got tattooed in Spain and managed to find some. But this stuff is brilliant. You should put it on, not loads, like don't smother your tattoo on it. About 3 times a day, you know, enough just to make the tattoo look shiny, because you want your skin to breathe. You know, it's a wound. You don't want to smother it and clog it because it'll just get infected. It's a wound. So you want to put a little bit of that on 3 times a day, you know, when you wake up, when you have some lunch, and when you go to sleep. For the first 24 hours after your tattoo, do not have a bath and do not go in water. One, it will fucking hurt, I guess. That's what every tattooist has told me. When it comes to rubbing your cream on, don't rub it on. Don't, because you might pick off the scab while you're rubbing the cream on. Pat it, like that. One thing also, itching. Don't itch it. Do not itch your tattoo. Just don't. don't touch it. I know it's horrible, and I found with my tattoos, the coloured ones hurt the most. They 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 just itch the most. I don't know what it is. All my black and white tattoos never really itched, but when I got my rose done with this bright purple, it itched, and I was like, mm. But don't itch it, okay? All I can say is dab it with cream 3 times a day. Don't smother it in cream. Do not pick, do not itch it. And it should be a really good, decent tattoo. But if you have any more questions, or you have any stories to tell me about your tattoos or even your piercings, let me know, because I'm not always right, and maybe you could give me some advice about my tattoos and where you've gone and got tattooed and your tattoo experiences. But yeah, keep calm and get tattoos.